In the last video, we made a simple calculation program. All we did was enter two numbers and it would print out the sum. The one downside to this program is it's not very intuitive. So if we gave this to one of our friends, they wouldn't know exactly what to do. And what I mean by that is when I run the program, I get a blank screen. I know that I need to enter two numbers because I made the program. But if I give it to my friend, he or she wouldn't know that because it's not very intuitive. So what we need to do is display a message to them telling them exactly what to do. So now whenever we want to display text to the user, we need to use what's called a string. Now notice that the string has a capital S like scanner, but we don't need to import it because it's already done that, because Java already did that for us by default. So we specified a string data type. Now we need to give it a name. So I'm just going to call it intro message. And we gotta give it a value, right? So we gotta give it our text. Now the thing is, we can't just type in exactly what we want because Java won't know if we're typing in code or if we're typing in text. So to differentiate, we need to use quotes. Most programming languages require you to use quotes to differentiate between code and between text. So now we can type in our message. Hey there. You are using a simple summation program. Alright, simple as that. So now let's make another string and we'll call this instructions. And we're gonna say, please, because we're nice, enter two numbers and we will calculate the sum. Alright, simple as that. So now to display this, we're gonna tell the system to out and print the intro, because we need to do that first. Sorry, intro message. And we're going to copy and paste this, and we're going to tell the computer that now it has to display the instructions. So now if we run this, it looks like we got them both on the same line. We don't want this. What we want is them to be on separate lines. So we're going to add the letters L and N after the print. The reason why we do this is because we need to tell the computer that it's going to print on a new line. So LN stands for line. So now if I display this, we have two separate lines. So now I can enter two numbers, 2 and 3 for example, and still get 5. So now let's say for example I wanted to prompt the user to enter a new number every single time. So what we'll do is let's make another string, and we'll call this enter int message. Simple as that. And we're going to make it equal to enter a new number. Simple as that. So what we'll do is we'll again copy and paste, and then we'll make it enter in message. Alright. Whoops, I forgot the T. There we go. Enter int message. So now if we run this, it says enter a new, oh I mistyped that. Enter a new number. So we'll enter 2. And it doesn't tell us the second time. So what we need to do is actually copy the print statement, because once we've already defined a string, we don't need to do it again. And we can just paste it there, and I'll enter one number, and then I'll enter the second number. And we get the answer. But it doesn't tell us what the answer is. It just displays the answer. So let's tell the user exactly what it is. And we'll call this ANS MSG, answer message, and we'll be like, your answer is, and let's go again, system.out.println, and we'll go ANS message. Alright, so now if we run this, it'll be a lot more intuitive. So enter a number, we'll go with 2, enter a new number, 3, and your answer is 5, right? So now this program is getting more and more intuitive. Alright, so in the next video, what we'll do is we'll go over other data types that we haven't covered yet. So far we've covered strings and ints, but we'll go over data types such as floats, which are ints essentially that account for the decimal place.